Hello and welcome to this Joypad and Me video. Today we're going to be looking at FIFA 13, but instead of looking at the whole game, we're just looking at one particular aspect. So as you can probably see from the strange blue circles that are appearing all over the screen, we're going to be looking at the motion control. This is being played on PlayStation 3, so obviously the motion control becomes the move. It's very reminiscent of the Wii version of FIFA, and um, it took a little bit getting used to. I won't deny it. It's interesting. It changes the way you play the game due to the fact, obviously, you are trying to concentrate on moving the control in direction to move the players. There is a bit of assist on this, and I will say that because it was my first game, I started off an amateur. Unfortunately, a complete mistake while I was choosing my teams. I chose to be Tottenham. I'm not a Tottenham fan, Arsenal fan, so it was a bit of a mistake. But there we go. So if you look the corner in the bottom left hand corner, there's another video being played, which is where I'm playing as Arsenal. With that, I'm playing the same game, same situation, same weather, same teams, even this time playing as Arsenal, but that's playing with a normal controller. So it just basically is there to show the difference between what you can do with the move and what you can do with a controller. So okay, so unfortunately you only use the lollipop, which is a bit of an issue. I thought that if they actually try to get into the little side controller as well, that it would make the game flow a bit better, and also obviously with this you'd lose a part of that skill base. FIFA's gone a long way in the last few years in trying to improve your control of the ball in the first touch control by using the right stick, and also the fine control. So you do lose obviously quite a bit when you are playing with the move, and I think that could easily be remedied by just adding in that extra peripheral. I don't know why they chose not to do that, but maybe it's something that they'll look to in the future if they do continue this quite easily. As you can see, when we are going in on goal, that was a blaze over the bar, which I must say is probably just how bad I am at FIFA. But as you can see, when you're leading in, you're trying to control the player, but you're also looking to where the shot goes. So it's that quick pinpoint control between changing your direction to quickly changing where the shot's going to go. It's not that difficult, as I say, but it does take a little bit of getting used to. The biggest problem for me is, would it actually replace the controller? And that's something that I have to say no. It was a fun little gimmick while I had it. I managed to not master it. I managed to gain quite a lot of control within the first game, but I still much prefer the controller. And that's the biggest problem for me, motion control. There's hardly any games I'd play where I think, actually, I don't want to use my controller. I want to play on the move. Even games like Killzone 3, which I did enjoy, but it's so limited in the fact that all you can play is a sniper. When you try and rush with it, it's just so finicky and just stops you playing as well. So, I thought with this game, you only can play it in the shortened versions. They don't really have it for the league systems, which again is unfortunate. But I think that's what they're just trying to show. This is just more a gimmick, or it could be something that they're just trying to trial. Um, I would say that I enjoyed my time with it, but I would not buy this game. If I wouldn't buy this game just for this, but as it's a nice free extra, it's not a problem. And to be honest, as you can see, you can get the hang of it quite quickly. But it is on the lowest setting, so that's probably why I was able to score that goal. So I hope that's just a little briefing. We're going to do a full review on the site. This is just a little bit about how to play the game, what it's like. It is worth it. It's worth a try, but please don't even think about trying to buy this for a move. It's just not really worth it. It's a fun gimmick. If you have it both, that's not a problem. But it is one of those things where for a 5-10 minute mess around, it's quite a lot of fun. Like, a little bit about the actual game in itself. For me, FIFA 13 is a good step away from 12. It's not as big a step as 12 was away from 11. I think that's one thing that FIFA do tend to do is for me it seems every 2 years they have their big change, their big update. Again with FIFA 12, the change in the defence made that game stronger, and again with FIFA 13 it does follow it on. It's following on that pattern. The game is strong, but there's not as much to make you want to go out and buy this game as there was to buy the last one. Some of the controls are getting sharper, they're getting better. And I do think that FIFA is probably, for me, EA's best sports game. Now, I've grown up loving both NHL and Madden, and they just don't seem to be as developing as much as the FIFA series does. So, and unfortunately, this comes a lot from my years with PES. I was basically a PES player when I first started, basically because FIFA for me was more about the looks, and PES was more about the gameplay. Now, what FIFA managed to do is meld the both, so it makes it a better game. I think PES are beginning to realise this and catch up again, but I think for a while they went too much trying to go the graphical route and forgot about that Christmas of gameplay that you need in sports games. So again, for whether you would purchase FIFA 13, I would say if you haven't got 12, then definitely yes. If you have got 12, then it's not really an essential. Obviously, the most thing you're looking at is the updates to the squads and the players, but I don't think it's an essential purchase. I do think FIFA is an essential purchase for any football fans, but I don't think that this version, 12 is very, very good, so I wouldn't have any problems with playing 12 instead of 13. If EA do decide to carry on with this move support, it would be quite interesting to see it in FIFA, but actually implemented with the BA Pro. It's a bit of a, obviously with the BA Pro you're only controlling the one player. It would actually make it quite easy. You'd make it a bit easier to concentrate on your movement if you're just controlling the one player. I think it would work a lot better than with the one controller, and it would be quite a nice little touch to see if they could actually start to implement that if they are going to continue in FIFA 14. I'd also like to see it implemented in the Madden franchise, not in the way with the, if you ever played Madden on the Wii, the idea is you throw the ball, you use the controller, the Wii controller, like it's a football, so you're trying to throw it over your head. What I would like to see actually is this, that you use this point system like you do on this game, so you can use your quarterback to throw the ball into the area where you want to run to. It will make it that a little bit more sharp, but it also would make it, instead of being this silly, you're doing silly motions, it would make you be able to pinpoint where you want to play on the pitch. It might make it a little bit easier, but it would actually make the game that little bit more interactive with the Move controller. So that was something that maybe, if I'm not sure if if Madden's done this year, but I haven't seen it advertised, but hopefully it'll be something that they might look at in the future. So all in all, the Move, it's fun, it's great, but I wouldn't suggest buying it just for this game, but if you have it, then it's worth a little play around with. Thank you very much for listening. If you do like the video, please hit like. If not, don't forget to leave a comment. Constructive criticism is never a problem. Non-constructive is not so much warranted, but we don't mind either way. And then if you do carry on, we've got quite a few other videos up, and if you do like them, then please don't forget to come over and check out the site joypaname.com. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for watching. The game will continue for another, I think, 10 or 15 minutes. Actually, no, sorry, about 5 or 6 minutes. But if you don't have to finish, feel that you have to finish it all the way to the end. Okay, take care. Bye.
For the ball there, for Marlon. Olivier Giroud, and it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Here's Parker. Now Lennon. It's a run by Defoe to help him out. Parker. Good ball. Might need more back here to curb this piece of attacking. And it's tight for offside, but the flag has gone up just as well for the defending team. Santi Cazorla going for the ball. Here's Parker. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. At half-time, we have got a low-scoring half, but we have got a team that's in the lead, which means that the team that's trailing has got to find something extra to get anything out of this match.
Yeah, and in fairness, they didn't show too many signs of doing that. We might be looking at a 1-0 here.
Here is an opportunity to break forward, really. Abu Diaby. Lucas Podolski. Excellent reading of the game by the defender. Could have been dangerous then. And there is some backup for him in this position. And that is a super interception. Nice back heel then. And Arsenal have possession. They've won it. Anticipation leading to the interception there. Bale. Here's Defoe. Now the defender's been called into question, really, by this attacking build-up. Brett goes for goal! Tottenham have scored! Well, it certainly looks as though his first goal has given him the confidence to snatch another.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder with the way they've stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
Some options on the bench for the home team. Olivier Giroud, he's got another player up in support. He's got space. Can he knock the ball upfield? That's a foul by the Arsenal man. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Could be a chance from the cross here. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. And they play it to Gallas. Olivier Giroud. He's put it in very dangerously. Arsenal get a corner. Koscielny! And it's a brave header. And it's not got him the goal that he was looking for.
No, it's a powerful one as well. He couldn't complain on that score, but direction-wise, inches away.
And it could be for Tottenham. Here's a shot now. What an important block that was. Here's a shot. No doubt that the defender wasn't in control there, but he has managed to make a bit of a panicky clearance. Scott Parker's there. He's always there to help out. Now they're passing the ball well. Just got across in time. Excellent interception. Keeps it going well. Oh, and they would have been in but for that vital stop. Slides in. Here's Walcott. Quick ball. And he's going to shoot. And touched over the bar. Corner for Arsenal. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. And here's the header. And it's in! The header! Great goal! That's a great header, and it's worthy of the goal.
You put the hours in the week on the training ground for these kind of set pieces, and that corner routine worked absolutely spot on.
Arteta, once again, looking for the pass to open up the opposition. And Podolski. Good pass. Here's some support down the middle for it. He's had a good swing at that one. Clean in at the goalkeeper. Just couldn't get it on target.
Well, he's on his own there, and he's done all the spade work himself, just couldn't produce the finish.
Player right at him, but he's kept the ball well. And on your screen now, the comparison between the two teams in terms of possession of the ball. Parker. Podolski! Here's Defoe. They're passing it well here. Very powerfully done. He's such an athletic defender, and he's got the ball away, and his teammates are applauding him for it. Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. With Lennon. Well, here they are on the attack again. That's good into... And the shot at the end of it. And the block has been made. Gervinho. Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. One thing about these matches, you know, that there's always the capacity for a sting in the tail, but Tottenham will be doing everything to avoid being stung now. And it's going to be a goal kick. William Gallas came in with the challenge. Defenders need to be on their toes now. So here's the chance. And that's behind for a corner. On the front foot again, the team that's leading by a goal. What a hit! Goal! And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget.
Well, so often you put work in on the training ground from these corners and it's very rare that they actually come off. Well, not that time. Absolutely worked perfectly.
And the scoreline is 3-1. Tried to work the ball wide, but didn't get the accuracy he wanted. Now with Rosiski. And the defender did well to get to it, let alone hold it. Well, the heat was on, but he stayed in the kitchen and came out with the ball. Sandro. Now Lennon, he might be in. Play building up nicely now. Oh, that's a shame. And hits it. I think the wet weather helped create the chance, but it certainly hindered the taking of it.
It did. It really skidded towards him quickly, and it wasn't an easy chance by any means.
And there is the final whistle. It's success here for Spurs.